Okay, hi everyone. It has been a year since the last time I showed the rocket stove. I have done a few things. I do want to show what I've done. I'm going to say it's pretty much completed, maybe some better airflow for the exchange of air to the room. But the ideas that I'm going to use to give me heat for the garage is pretty much done. You know, I want to go on to making electric. I want us all to think about making electric that can be made on its own, regenerating electric from the power of positive and negative fields that are in all of us and everything. And I want to say that I'm getting that information from this plane, from the same place that I got this information. I think it is something that we all have in us. We just need to take the time to make it come about. So it's the time of thinking about it, moving forward, positive, forward thinking, and we can all be in a better place. Let me show you my heater. I do have some devices here to be able to show us some temperatures and what I'm really getting. Obviously I can show a fan down here that I plan on hooking up to it, a little better airflow. The principle and the idea that I'm using right now I'm going to stay with. I'm drawing air in over my exhaust. I'm in an effort to air in over the exhaust in an effort to draw some air. You see I made like a fin off of everything. And I have that going all the way down. I'm going to open that up for us. A little hodgepodge together right now, just seeing what is working the best for transfer of heat. I do believe that's the best I'm going to do. I'm going to make it a little bit more permanent, a little nicer. Right now, if we take the time to look, roughly 60 degrees in here right now. Showing 57. And 57 is right here. And I am going to say, just as a notice, if we push that down into here, right up into this area, that's why I had the scoop on there with that piece. A little warmer down in there now that I'm holding my hand to get it down inside there. So there is air not being drawn fast enough across. It's getting an opportunity to cavitate in there. So I do need some more air drawn through there. I mean, the design is just using what I have. Same with the metal here. It's just metal I didn't want to cut up. I didn't know what I was doing. So I showed you the inlet air. I'm going to show you what I'm getting out of this. Right here was roughly my highest temperature. In front of it, I was getting over 100. It's not in front of the obviously if I sit here and wait long enough, find that perfect little sweet spot that's not drawing the motor's heat inside there. And I'm going to take a second to show you that inside the cabinet I'm well over 100. That takes a little longer to deal with. You know, we do have our light It's just telling the surface temperature. I have some black dots showing because it picks it up a little bit better, a number. So I have 75 right here on the cabinet. Outside, this is just that exterior wall. Getting it pretty warm. The room's starting to get warm. 63 on that white wall there. Outside air, I'm going to be able to show pretty much by this here. Let's see what it's going to show me. I'm down at 60 degrees outside. This is drawing outside air, and I did put the tape on there to try to get an idea of it. See what it shows, this is the bare metal right outside. Put a spray on that. Outside, I'm going to show the flow. I'll show the fire first. Our fire is down pretty good. It likes to go down if I'm not turning it. Let me see if I can get a better look at what's happening down there. There's my fire spot. See, it's burning down. I'll watch what happens when I stoke it just a little. This is one of the drawbacks. I've got to really stay on top of it. It's not something that I can let go for more than just an hour. As soon as I drop it down there, right back up to a nice flame. It's going to be roaring again, especially when I make air draw through it from the bottom. Chamber is its latest. I'll show that right now before we go outside. And you're going to see it's going to start coming up. I want to stoke it a little bit more. It's just me moving the wood around a little bit there. I'll get you a better view. You can see it's starting to fire up again. It's going to stay that way for a while. 40 minutes, a half an hour. You know, it is a small firebox. I didn't want to have too much heat. This is that end result inside. You can see I put a cover on the front here. I had that tank is on the other side, so that I can pressurize that area there to get some air through. I'm going to show that in a minute. Temperatures of doing that. This is preheated air that I want to be here because that's what temperature is. I'm getting inside of my preheated air for that secondary that's down there still. Still getting my primary in through this bottom one. Okay. Top one is just to clean out. I got that pretty well cleaned. Insulated even. Still getting to 116. You don't want to touch that one. This one's going to be really hot. Let's see what we got down here. Well, seeing that, it's really nice. Really nice. Isn't that awesome? Look at the sides here. Look at that. It's cold ground, probably in my 50s. 55, 54. And what's my roof ceiling? 65. Getting everywhere here. It's pretty nice when it's rainy and 40 out, cold, damp. That's an awesome temperature. So that's pretty much all, but just wanted to show this interior chamber here, how I have it going through the cabinet so I can put the cover on. Looks pretty nice in my opinion, like this. Something I can just feed and then go about my day, you know. Got some funky stuff here. This is Wrexham air to me, but I'm really liking it. I hope it helps for others. Let's show that outside temperature now. We'll look at the fire. Nice fire down there, even nice wavy. Oh yeah. It's on there. Comes right back up. I sit out here with it, I'm warm. A bunch of my wood, pieces of this dunnage. Exhaust. As that intake still the same. It is only showing 52. If it was colder out, I'd still be warm. Thank you.